Well, would you just look at that? It's getting cold. What is up, everybody? Life's Apprentice. It is a beautiful morning this morning. It's about 26-7 degrees. Ice everywhere, but the sun is shining. And we're going to do a little dumpster running today. Basically, we're going to be bootlegging.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to be bootlegging today. We'll show you that here in a little bit. But if you guys like these videos, you guys got to subscribe. Like 80% of you are not subscribed. Subscribe and hit the like button. It's free. Thank you. Another thing I want to show you is our shirts. I don't really ever wear mine because I'll get it really dirty. I'm like a kid. But check it out. Laura's, they say Dumpster Diva, Laura and Chelsea's, and then the back got our name and business on it and all that good stuff. But most importantly, it's high vis, and we got the girls and everyone matching coats for their raincoats or just cold weather coats. So just a good write-off, makes us look more professional, and it's kept you dry quite a few times, hasn't it?
Quite a few times, and honestly, like, we got them off of Amazon for like $60.
Yeah, not too bad. They're really nice.
They're warm.
Super nice. So we're not going to really be able to show you what we're about to do, but one of our contracts is involved in the liquor business, and you've seen us look through some of the dumpsters when they're throwing away their advertising. But today we are going to be getting rid of expired liquor products. So we're going to head over there now. We don't even have to drop the dumpster. They're just going to load pallets onto here, and we are going to take it to the landfill, not the transfer station.
Yay!
Yeah,
my favorite place.
Laura's favorite place. So we're going to get this bad boy loaded up in a secret location, and we'll get back to you. We got these dumpsters crammed in here pretty good because winter's coming, and so we're trying to get them up on blocks. You can see they're up on blocks. We're trying to get them kind of out of the way but accessible at the same time if we need to get them. But with the amount of dumpsters we have, and say we're at half capacity, you can pretty much assume, depending on the week or how everything goes, that some of these dumpsters may not move until spring. So we're trying to get them in here. That way they're out of the way of him snow plowing here, and they aren't going to freeze to the ground. So just showing you guys our load here. We got some old-fashioned mix, some rum chata, some Merlot, and some red box wine in here. And this is one of our commercial accounts that we do a lot of business with. Kind of varying stuff. A lot of this liquor stuff like this is expired, and we have to take it to get destroyed. But usually this company that we work for is good for, oh, I don't know, since we've taken over, probably about 25 dumpsters this year. So these are the kind of people you want to get in with because they're consistent. They always pay. This dumpster, literally, the only time it never came off the trailer. So the turnaround time is really good on these because they have forklifts and stuff like that, so they fill these up really quick. One thing we did to slide all these pallets in here is because the forklift can only reach so far, is we just sprinkled some windshield washer fluid on the base of the dumpster, and it just helped these pallets slide because each one of these pallets is about 2,000 pounds roughly. So this whole load is about 6,000 pounds. So just a little food for thought for you guys. But we're going to take this and get it destroyed. And this dumpster actually has a home, so on our way back, this is a 15-yard, but on our way back after we dump this, we are going to set this out for another customer. So this dumpster is going to get sold twice in one day, which is awesome.
Right.
And then, would you look at that? And then we are at the landfill. So this is not the normal place that we go on a regular basis, but ultimately this is where all of our trash ends up. In general, it's closer for us to do the transfer station. It's a shorter drive and just a lot easier and cleaner. So that's generally where we go. We pay a little bit more per ton there, but just based on time saved and fuel and efficiency, it makes sense to do the transfer station. But this is where all of our trash ends up. Oh, the smell. It's a very interesting smell. I'm not sure how to describe it. You're gonna have to give her. You're gonna back up right next to this metal thing here. Next to him. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Cool, but it's not cool at the same time. But there's our load. They're pushing it up right now. Goodbye, rum chata. Yeah, definitely need four-wheel drive in this stuff. It's really spongy, and with a heavy load, that trailer's just digging. Is there anyone behind you?
No.
All right, stop here, put it in park. We need to get back into two-wheel. All good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're on a time crunch right now. I'll show you guys the ticket. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it is 6,740 pounds, $141. Right there, 3.37 ton. And we are driving out of the landfill. Look at all that. It's got a really funny smell, but it doesn't smell bad.
No, it almost smells like the paper mill.
Yeah. It doesn't smell bad today, I should say.
Cabbage.
It smells like cabbage? It kind of smells like popcorn.
You're weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe what it smells like. We are driving to set the dumpster that we just dumped, which is pretty nice. That's what's nice about this account that we have, is they turn these dumpsters really quick, and like that one never even came off the trailer this morning. Just loaded it up, took it to the dump. We did charge for a 20 yard on that one, and the reason for that is because we have to drive a little bit further to go to the landfill versus the transfer station, but because it's liquid, we can't take it to our transfer station. We have to take it to the landfill. And the weight. so we know they're generally going to be heavy. About 3 tons is generally what those are. That one was 6,700 pounds, so right in the ballpark of what we figured. It was $141 to dump, which some people out there might think, oh my God, that is the most expensive, that's heavy. Well, that's our business. There's other people out doing the dumpster business, and they're trying to, cherry pick the lighter loads and the residential type loads and stuff like that. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We try to do that too, to a certain extent. But when you get these bigger customers, they're generally going to be heavier weights, and you just have to be prepared for that. So that was a $420 sale, a quick turnaround. We're going to sell the same dumpster yet today, which is really nice. And so what does that leave us? $280 of gross profit, which is pretty good. We can definitely make money on that, and having quick flips like that allows us to keep dumpsters available for other customers. And so just, I guess, depending on your business and your model, you need to keep these things into consideration, and especially like your overhead. I know our overhead since we bought the business has changed quite a bit, and as long as your business is growing and changing, your overhead is always going to change. It is never going to stay the same. So you need to figure in your overhead cost per dumpster. I haven't done it in a little while, but I know ours was running about $120 to $150 per dumpster. That's our overhead cost, not including our dump fees. Okay, that's going to include labor, insurance, vehicle, fuel, blah blah blah, all those kinds of things. So let's say this was it was $180 was our overhead for this dumpster, plus 141, right? That's 320. That means our net profit is going to be roughly $100 on that dumpster, which is not too bad. As a business owner, that's a little less than 30% on this particular dumpster. That would be about 25%. So we're in that range that we want to be doing. When you average it all out, we're going to end up roughly around that 30% net profit. One thing I've gotten asked ever since I did my video about how much my dumpster business makes, which I'll be doing another one, a 6-month one here soon. But it takes some time, and we're going to have to spend some time digging into all the numbers and filming it and stuff like that. But I will be doing another one of those. But $100, not too bad. The residentials in general, our dump fees average like $79 when I did that. And so this was almost double what our normal dump fee is. So you got to take it all like in averages. One dumpster is going to be heavy, one dumpster is going to be light. You really need to average it out, but you need to make sure, if you want to grow this business, that your equipment is able to handle some of these bigger jobs like this, because in order to grow, you have to be able to handle this. You can't just cherry pick the lighter residential loads forever. At some point you're going to hit a wall where you're kind of stuck. So just something to think about. What do you have to say, Laura? Anything? You got any advice for the people out there?
Just sell the dumpsters.
Yeah, sell the dumpsters. I think this afternoon I'm going to make a video. Me and Laura are going to make a video about what we've done to change things going into winter here. We get heavy snow and very cold temperatures around here, so we've noticed in the last few weeks, basically since it got cold, that our phone calls have cut in half. So your boy here, as a good owner, he reacted and acted on that, and we've noticed a big change. I would say we've gotten an extra 1 or 2 calls a day, and probably sold at least one more dumpster the last week that we wouldn't have unless I made this change. And we'll tell you about that. It's really simple, and depending on where you live, you may run into the same problem, and we have a solution for you. It's pretty easy. So we're gonna go drop this one, and I think this is it for the day.
Yep.
But I mean, essentially that first dumpster broke us even, made us a little bit profitable for the day. This second dumpster is going to bring us over the top. And the second dumpster is going to be our profit. So it's going to be a good profitable day, even with only 2 sets. And we'll be home by noon. And what time did we leave? We didn't leave till 8:30. So when I did the video how much my dumpster business makes, that was more of just showing you guys the possibilities. And I got a lot of comments on that video about, what about taxes? Well, I left taxes out, but I've been running businesses for a long time. And I know for a fact that Greenhead Recycle is extremely profitable this year, but we will pay $0 in taxes. And how I know that is because we've reinvested every single penny of our profit from this year. So if you are running a profitable business and not reinvesting it, taxes will be a factor. One thing you can do if you're an owner-operator is pay yourself a small amount, whatever you need to live, not too much, maybe $300 to $600, $700 a month. The business is going to pay all of your bills, your cell phone, your fuel, all this kind of stuff, and all that as a tax write-off, and the rest reinvest it, and you will pay very, very little taxes. But you don't want the business to show a profit when it comes to taxes, because you're going to have to pay a higher level of tax off of your business profit than if you pay yourself. Say you pay yourself $50,000 a year, you will probably have to pay 10% of that. And this is just general, so don't quote me. But if the business makes $50,000 a year, you may have to pay 30% of that profit. So keep that in mind for people who are starting this, or maybe just slipping the money in their pocket. Don't do that. As an owner, I'm not making any money off of this business, at least yet. But my money is in the equity of the business. So as we pay down debt and as we grow this business, it is worth more, and therefore that is my pay. Not everyone's going to be able to do that, but if you have a dumpster business and you want to grow it and get employees and other people driving for you, that should be your goal. Laura is on salary, so we pay workman's comp and insurance and stuff for her, and then taxes are pulled out of her paycheck so that at the end of the year she doesn't get stuck with a big tax bill. So those taxes are taken care of. When I made the first video, these weren't factors in the business. Now they are. So when we make the next video, I'll explain how all that works, like the financials, and hopefully it makes more sense. I'm hoping to do that soon because it's been over 6 months. So we have all the data and all the numbers that we need to create that video. We're going to go get this one dropped, and then I think me and Laura are going to make a little video this afternoon. It'll be interesting. And this is a planned video. So I don't usually make planned videos. I think really the only planned video I've ever made was how much my dumpster business makes. And that one's actually gotten a lot of views. So hopefully we can enlighten you this afternoon. You'll probably see that video after this video, like the next day or a couple of days after. Alright, well, we got that 15-yard set and paid for. We just barely made it in the nick of time. The guy had to leave at noon, and it's 11:59 and we're pulling out. So it worked out pretty good. But we're gonna head back home, and I don't think we really have a whole lot to do today unless the phone rings. We have it's a Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday, and we have other things scheduled for tomorrow and Friday. But in the meantime, that's our day for today, and still a profitable day. So as a business owner, I'm happy. Even though it's not a full day, I'm happy because it's profitable. And that's one of the main reasons we put Laura on salary, is because we know that there's going to be swings in the business. Some days she's going to have to work all day into, you know, dark to dark or 7 to 6 when we're really busy and we got to move a lot of dumpsters. And then other days, like as winter really starts to set in, she might not be doing anything. So that's the advantage of putting her on salary. That way she gets a consistent paycheck. And January 1st, she is going to be 100% committed and full time, not doing 2 jobs anymore. So she's just going to be doing greenhead. And hopefully next year we'll have 2 trucks and she can do the dispatching and driving. And that's the goal, at least. So we're going to head back now, do some paperwork, and there is other things that need to be done, just not actual driving. And then we're going to probably film another video for you guys, because it's hard for me to film these videos unless I have time from my other job, which roofing. And as that slows down, I'm going to have a little bit more time, and I'm going to spend some time making videos that are beneficial to you, and they're not just day-to-day videos. These will be planned, thought-out videos with like real good financial information and actual numbers of our business and things like that, which I think I know you guys will appreciate that out there. So that's it for now. What do we say, Laura? If you like this video, you got to hit the subscribe button. You got to hit that notification bell.
Ding ding.
Hit the like button. And we will see you on the next one.
Catch you on the flip side. Peace.